Welcome to this installation video for Eva-Last Apex PVC decking. In this video, you will learn the best practices for installing both our grooved and square edge boards, as well as stair installation and fascia installation. First, you will need some tools and safety equipment. We recommend a miter saw with a fine tooth, 254 to 305 mm diameter carbide-tipped blade for a clean cut of the deck boards, and a table saw for ripping the boards. Before installing your deck boards, confirm that your framing has proper spacing. Apex decking is approved for 300 mm on-center applications. We highly recommend using Eva-Last's range of railing. It's easy to install and longer lasting than traditional timber. Visit our website for more details. Be sure to always check your local building codes before installing any Eva-Last decking. For more pre-installation details, please review the full installation guide online. Now, let's get started with the installation. We have added extra blocking on the sides of the deck as we will be picture framing around the deck. Let's start with laying the first board. We recommend starting at the edge of your deck and working your way towards the building. Since we are picture framing this deck surface, you will need to cut your first board at a 45-degree angle and ensure you have proper overhang for fastening. We recommend installing our square edge boards on the outside perimeter of the deck. Use a speed square and fascia board to measure the overhang on your first board. The overhang should be no greater than 25 mm. You will face fasten the square edge board twice along every joist with our recommended color-matched Hulk surface mount screws. Screws should be at least 30 mm from the edges of the board, driven perpendicular into the board and flush to the surface. You have two options when installing the next board. When butting two boards together, you'll want to leave a gap for expansion and contraction. Double joist must be used to support the butt joist with fasteners in both joists. You can also use a breaker board to assist in controlling expansion and contraction. Remember, breaker boards must be supported by joists or blocking at a maximum of 300 mm on center. Drill two screws along every joist or piece of blocking along the board. Finish your picture framing by ensuring you have two fasteners on each joint. Let's begin installing the second row. For this installation, we will be moving into a grooved deck board to provide a clean, fastener-free look. Lay the grooved board down with proper spacing for expansion and contraction. You'll need to face fasten the first row of fasteners on your grooved board before switching to the hidden fasteners on the other side. The Hulk hidden fasteners fit easily into the grooves of the board. Start by placing the serrated, downward-angled edge into the board. Using the Hulk hidden fastener screw, drill straight down into the clip. The serrated edge will bite down on the board, providing a firm hold. When you are ready to install the next board, you simply slide the deck board into the edge of the clip, providing a fastener-free look with perfect gaps. Repeat these steps until you reach the last deck board, which will likely need ripping for proper fitting. For the last board, measure the distance between the last deck board and the building. Board should not be ripped narrower than a width of 60 mm. A ripped board must have at least one face fastener that is at least 30 mm from each edge of the board along every joist. The surface of your deck is now complete. For stair installation, you will always use a square edge deck board. First, measure the width of the stairs and cut your deck board to the desired length. Drive a minimum of two fasteners at every stringer, no more than 38 mm from the cut edge of the board. Add fascia and risers to finish off your stairs. Complete your deck by installing fascia around the perimeter of the deck. Fascia board should sit underneath the deck boards and be screwed directly to the frame. Drive two screws every 300 mm along the fascia and no more than 38 mm from the start and finish edges. For continuous joints, cut fascia at an angle between 30 and 45 degrees and cut 45 degrees for corner joints. Congratulations on installing your Eva-Last Apex deck!